Citigroup's down again today, just fractionally, but
they were pretty strong last year. They were so 2013.
Well, yes, but that's an old. Remember, the game here is we want to see the economy expand, more loans put out. We want to see more interest in loans being put out. So far, we haven't heard anything on any of that.
Thanks, Bob.
Okay.
See you later. Going out with pretty good gains here. We're gaining back what we lost yesterday. The question is, what is the message of the market? What are they looking at that's making this market as volatile as it is? Stand by. Got earnings coming your way here. And that debate, who is more influential, Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos? That's the second hour of the closing bell with Kelly Evans and company. I'll see you tomorrow, Kelly.
And welcome to the closing bell. I'm Kelly Evans, and here's how we're finishing a surprisingly strong day on Wall Street with $1 billion of buy orders on the close, as Art Cashin was just pointing out. That reflects some of the bid in the market from options expiration that could affect things today, could affect things tomorrow. We'll watch volumes heavily, and here is how things are shaking out. The Dow up 92 points today. That is slightly off its intraday high, but still up a healthy 0.5%. The S&P 500 adding about 11 points, and the NASDAQ rallying by 30 to 42.67. 1839 is the level on the S&P right there. Let's talk this one out and get right to it with my panel today. Dave Zier from Convergent Wealth Advisors, Washington Post reporter and CNBC contributor Elon Mui, and our very own John Fort and Mary Thompson, and also with us, fast money trader extraordinaire Guy Adami. It is great to see all of you. And Dave, since you're here, we're going to shake things up, go to you first. So what do you make of these markets?
I think they're still benefiting from all the money that's coming in from the Fed. Even though the tapers happen, the market's still getting $65 billion a month into the markets, and I think we had that little correction, over the last couple weeks, which shook out some of the excess, and I think we're probably on to new highs.
And a lot of people in the meantime have been talking about earnings. Do you think that has anything to do with this? We had Rich Peterson last hour almost foaming at the mouth about how strong this earnings season has been.
Sure. Yeah, I think, in the beginning of the year, we thought earnings would be somewhere in the 8 to 10% range for, across the board in the S&P. I think we'll probably get that, which would push the earnings to 115 or so, or 120 on the S&P, which leaves a lot of room for growth to the upside without the market getting overvalued.
Right. I was going to say perhaps take some of the teeth out of the Fed. But Elon, it was so interesting to see you had the minutes hit yesterday and everyone's saying, oh my gosh, they could hike rates as soon as next year. And then all evening it felt like were these notes and people on the street dialing it back and saying, no, they weren't hawkish. What's your read? I mean, what's really going on? What is the thinking at the Fed right now?
Well, I think that it's clear that they're going to have to revamp forward guidance in some way to give the markets a little bit more clarity.